What's going on? What's going on? Back again. How's everyone doing this evening? It's fine, lovely evening. Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you. What's up, CJ? What's up, Azul, Noob King, Anthony? The gang is here. I think I saw Ernest a bit earlier. How's everything going, everybody? But yeah, MKX. The time is here. Probably gonna go for, I don't know, roughly 3 hours this evening. And then we'll see how it goes. I can't remember the last time I even played MKX, to be honest, so should be fun. And yeah, it's good to see you all here. But let's flip on over, huh? This. We need this. We need this, this. And turn that off. Alright, that should be good. Do I have good anime recommendation? No, I do not. I'm sure someone else does, though. What's up, Lusk? Hey, Jackson. Better Call Ernest is here to defend Kung Jin to the depths. Oh, the MKX crypt, though. What just happened? Dude. Unlucky. That's not a good start, huh? You're my favorite YouTuber? Hey, thanks very much, Lusk. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty good, Anthony. How are you doing? Good to be back after the abbreviated stream yesterday. I hope you guys like the thumbnail I put together. That was a blast. But yeah, we could kind of just kill some time while more people hopefully show up. What do we got so far? Holy crap, 17 likes already. You all are insane. What is up, GQ BBQ? What's your favorite MK game out of all the ones you've played? Like ever? Probably MK9 overall, but I like the gameplay in this one the most. Trying to become a member, but it's not letting me. That's bizarre. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. This is stupid and lame. Then you should probably go to another stream. Not gonna lie. I don't have any of this stuff unlocked. Ugh. Aaron Black is terrible. People were telling me that Sonya's tournament costume is bad. I mean, it's like the same. Oh, this is like her MK9 one, though. I feel like this one is more generic. I love the MK3 SNES themes. Yeah. There's something about like the 8-bit, 16-bit type music that's it just hits a certain chord with me. Yeah, the character viewer is very useful, especially when you're reviewing all the bad skins in the game, like this one. What's next on worst costume shorts? Johnny, I believe. But Johnny doesn't have any bad ones in this. Well, I don't really like his main, but it makes sense. The soccer one is like, whatever. I love the MK9 skin for Sonya. Oh, wow. What a goat. What a goat. You have become a combatant. I think that's the first time that's ever happened on this live stream. That's, you're the goat. Appreciate you. Noob King, welcome to the combatants, I guess. But hey, should we get this started? This party? I think we do. Let's go. New game. Yes.
Millions of years ago, Shinnok, one of the Elder Gods, turned on his fellow deities and invaded the Earth Realm. Raiden and the Elder Gods stopped Shinnok, locked him up in the Nether Realm. Others followed in Shinnok's footsteps, like Outworld's Emperor Shao Kahn, who was obsessed with conquering Earthrealm.
Rest in peace.
So Raiden convinced the Elder Gods to enact the Mortal Kombat tournament as a way to even the odds, give Earthrealm a chance. For generations, Shao Kahn followed the Elder Gods' rules. The war moved to the arena, where he sent his toughest fighters to challenge Raiden's greatest defenders in Mortal Kombat. 2 years ago, we beat him. But Shao Kahn wasn't ready to lose. He violated the rules of Mortal Kombat and invaded Earthrealm. Most of Earth's defenders, our friends, were killed, turned into evil undead warriors. Despite the odds, we stopped Shao Kahn's invasion. As punishment, the Elder Gods destroyed him. We thought the long nightmare was over, but it turns out that Shinnok had been manipulating events. Shao Kahn's invasion, his death. All part of Shinnok's plan to escape the Netherrealm and resume his war on the Elder Gods.
Thanks again, Noob King. Appreciate that very much. Here we go. I gotta get ready for some quick time events. Step's a goat. Big fan of that content. Always got to start with Johnny.
Destination, dead ahead.
Set her down nice and easy for me.
Wait, who do you start with an MK11? I can't
By
remember.
always, you mean not once?
Is it Cassie or Jackie or something?
Major?
Oh, this is before she becomes... What does she become? Colonel?
All right, you have the rendezvous
something?
coordinates. Far into the forest. From there, we access the portal to Raiden's Sky Temple.
Where there's an angry former elder god and his devils.
Oh, so this is only 2 years after...
Portals, flying demons.
This is only
Flying
2
guys,
years
magic
after the
swords.
first tournament in the last
The world
game.
has changed.
It is
In other
Cassie?
words,
That's what I
We do not
thought.
expel Shinnok from Raiden's temple. He means to poison Earthrealm's life force.
Who's
the Shin say.
Shantae?
And we're not gonna let that happen.
I'm not
Kenshi
familiar
and
with
I
that name.
appreciate the Major allowing us to join you. We're happy to help kick Shinnok's bummy
Oh, right,
ass
yeah.
back to
Now I
the
remember.
realm. You gotta land this thing.
This whole sequence is pretty sick. Yeah, my favorite character is Sub-Zero. What's up, Anthony? Ugh.
Get over here!
Damn.
Huh. It's a video game franchise. I'll have to check that out. Hey, what's up, Linterna? Welcome back. Oh, crap. Those two are still hanging on. That's a deathly grip. My favorite Johnny Cage skin in this game. It's got to be Tournament. Reptile and Rain should have been cameos, and MK1 as cameos and names. It would be cool. I feel like Reptile would be a really cool cameo. Like with the acid, like the acid bubble thing. I got a Scorpion could just teleport.
The end is near.
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you?
Oh, wow, this looks smooth on PC. How do you run again? There it is. The game, it's crazy how different the gameplay is here. My problem is I don't know combos for any other characters. Johnny Cage wins. Yeah, Ninja Mime. I think I prefer Ninja Mime in the next game in MK11, but The one in this game is pretty good too. We need a reptile cameo so bad. I wish he had lasted longer in the story. Yeah. I don't think we'll see cameos ever again, though. A lot of characters can teleport in their moveset, yet rarely ever. Yeah. I know, it's so weird to see Scorpion actually use it. It feels like it could solve so many problems. What? Welcome back, CJ. Well, chapter start with Johnny Cage, yeah. Does Johnny have a Ninja Mime skin in what? Well, Ninja Mime is in the game. I don't know if he has a skin, though. I feel like he might. Oh, alright, he got me. He baited me. Jeez. Projectiles. I think he was pretty good in this game, if I remember correctly. I kind of think all the MK1 story cameos should have been full game. It would have been like the easiest thing they could have done. I'm surprised they didn't. Feels like a no-brainer. And then I think initially it was supposed to be Johnny instead of Janet, and then they switched it. My problem is with MK9, I played some other characters apart from Johnny, but for this game, I only played Sub-Zero. Who's your favorite Sub-Zero voice actor? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like I like the one from MKX, this one.
We fared better than the men.
Like when he's non-revenant. Circle of Shadow, Sub-Zero. There's also Raiden, Johnny, Rain, Tanya. I think Henshi's one as well. Yeah, there was a bunch of instances where you could play as the, you know, the cameos in the story. It's so weird that they only made it possible in the story. Heard a rumor Janet was also supposed to be a premium skin like Van Damme one. With voice lines and stuff. Wow, imagine if they did that. I don't know if people would be happy or more angry about it. Steve Blum, yeah, that's correct. That's the one. Rare Fujin sighting. Everything just looks like this cutscene objectively looks terrible. Like there's no way even back in 2015 I watched this and I was like, yeah, this looks insane. Imagine this guy ends Raiden right here. He also voiced him in 11. Yeah, he did a great job in 11 as well.
No, Fujin. It is too late.
Since they took Fujin out of MK1, they could have at least made him a cameo. I don't know. Part of me agrees, but the other part of me is like, if you're... Don't waste him if you don't plan on putting him in the next game. No, I didn't see the behind the scenes for MK3. I did see something about it though.
Hallowed grounds, Quan Chi. Be gone. Surely you are pleased.
I've
to
always
see
been
us
such a
friends.
huge fan of Reptile. The MKX version of him is my favorite look. It's a decent one. I like his classic look in this game.
You abandoned them to their
Like,
deaths.
the only time you're ever gonna see Stryker in this game,
A
or
life
Cabal.
worse than death. One you will soon share, and my lord himself shall.
I gotta say, the
witness
Quan Chi
your
voice
fall.
actor is just like... He's so good. I just love Quan Chi's voice. Here comes a Nenra. There we have Cabal, Sindel, and Stryker. The fact that he had every chance to end Raiden, but wasted it roaring. I know, right? It makes you wonder. See, it had promise. At what point do the Revenants just fall apart? It really is a cool concept.
Nightwolf.
Like, I would have just not included Shinnok in this game and just made the Revenants plus Quan Chi, like, the bad guys. I mean, they could have effectively left Shinnok out of the entire first, like, half of the game. And just let Quan Chi and the Revenants run the show. To at least build them up. Which Quan Chi is better, 9X or 1? I feel like I love him in this game. And I like him in 9. I feel like he didn't make much of an impression on me in 1. I still don't understand why Revenant Jade was missing from this game. Yeah. Some of the decisions are just so puzzling. Like, how can you explain that logically as the you know, writer of this game? Like, did they forget about Jade? 'Cause I remember she had that MKX ending that was like super, or that MK9 ending that was supposed to be like super ambiguous, which just ended up being nothing. Yeah, I am, Virgil. Welcome in. Good to see you. Be back soon. Yeah, no worries. Good to see you. Whoops. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I kind of want to hit him with this stick, though. Remember, there was a sick Jax player back in the day when this game was like in its whoa. What do we think are better, MKX X-rays or MK9 X-rays? Nice. I could hear Quan Chi voicing Ford commercials. Yeah,
Someday.
me too. The thing I didn't like about Jade in 11 is how long the main moves took to land. Yeah, she wasn't great in 11, right?
Well,
Jade should have been in MK1. She was mentioned, wasn't she? At one point, maybe in like intros.
him.
Forgot about Jade in this game, and then the next one she suddenly, yeah. Did she come back through the time thing, the time quake?
Sergeant, what is it?
Or was she already? Yeah, she comes
the
back through
elevator?
that, right? Yeah,
Yes.
because then her and
The
Kotal like rekindle their whatever.
Cento contains the
I'm not
souls
stuck
of
playing
our
MK11.
ancestors.
Oh, nice. Have you played it yet, Noob King?
Could they hurry the hell up?
Team MK9 X-rays. Yeah, I mean, I'm not great at this game. I'll be the first to admit that. Something about young Kenshi too. This gives me like Deadly Alliance vibes.
Going up.
Fall back, now!
Go on.
Yeah, she did, and then her and Kotal kiss and have their little
You guys stay
adventure.
here.
the least attached I've ever been to a relationship in a Mortal Kombat game. And it's a short list, but still. Raiden beats Jade, Kotal, and Mataro off screen in the story for one. That's wild. Let me know who you end up maining, Noob King. MK9 X-rays because they make a little more sense. MK9 X-rays, you would be dead after that, but MKX X-rays are just... Yeah. Because it's like 3 hits. Although some of them are kind of undeniable in 9 as well. The actor was played by Greg Eagles in this game. He was the voice of Grim. Oh, that's sick. It was Shiva Raiden. Not G.
You see it now, Raiden.
This is a great voice actor, too.
Your legacy. You poisoned their hearts with hope.
And what do you offer? The same as you did millennia ago, when you
I really
betrayed
do
our
like
fellow
Shinnok.
Elder Gods and attacked Earthrealm. We stopped you then, imprisoned you in the
Yeah,
Netherrealm.
Cassie's X-ray is a classic in this
Do
one.
so again.
Remove the shadow from the light. The shadow grows. The legacy of life is death, Raiden. My followers accept this and live on. They fight for me.
What a tease seeing Cabal fight in this game. I feel like he would have been insane as a character in this game. Just with how quick the movement is. Cassie was one of the better characters for a while in this game. I don't remember where she ended up when the game was like done, but... Oh, doesn't that kind of happen in MK11 Aftermath? Or is it Nightwolf that she screams at? I meant to never play as Cassie in MKX. Why? Not a fan?
Will not touch the Jinsei.
Oh, I will. And all of Earthrealm will learn the truth of death.
I'm telling you, Shinnok is... He had so much potential. Yeah, it does, Skylar, and he's not in this game at all. And then he just reappears in the next game.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there.
Easy cameo suggestions for beginner.
Wretch,
Just Serena.
insignificant speck
Just
of
play
petulant
Serena
scum.
all the time.
How dare you!
Yeah, Richard might be the GOAT voice actor in this series.
That is mine.
Yeah, I'll check it out, Faith. This one day I was looking at KJ's voice actor and he's... Oh my god, like... I was just looking through his paragraphs of those. Oh, he's in a lot. Anything else I would know?
She will be the first to join me.
No!
There it is. Green energy, man. Would you rather be hunted by the Predator or captured by a Xenomorph? Predator, 100%. I don't even think... if anyone disagrees with that, you are out of your mind. This fight's pretty hard if I remember. I guess at the very least, it kind of subverts expectations that you're fighting someone like Shinnok this early in the game. Who's the VA for Scorpion in this game? No, you're good, Skylar. There's no limit on commenting. There's even a leaderboard for it, which is crazy. Oh, he can steal moves? Oh. I was very disappointed he wasn't an MK1. Powerpuff Girls is such a tough choice. In terms of what? Guest character? This boy's cooking me. Got him. First try, baby. Brags about defeating Shinnok. Hey, that's tippable. We can't fault Johnny for the questionable writing choices. I made a terrible combo that I used Fatal Blow, but the combo did less than... Bro, are you kidding me? What is happening? That better have saved or I'm going to lose it. I hope that's saved right after I beat him at least. I'm about to crash out. And I'm waiting for the delayed reactions. And she's name ironically sounds like Can't See. He's in a bunch of dubbed anime. He was a Power Ranger. He's in MKX, Sailor Moon. I love those types of actors who, like, they're just in a bunch of stuff. Having flashbacks to, Dude, are you kidding me? What do I do? Anyone have any ideas? Oh, I can't restart that PC. Don't say that. MKX on Steam. Crashing. I just have not been having luck. All right, let's see what this says. What does that mean? Maybe X off the original tab and reopen it. Crashes in story mode. Sadly, this is a known issue. Everything else will work in the game. Save story mode. There's no way that's a real thing. Fixed it. Lowering portion to 3 point. What does that mean? Lowering portion? Proton? What is proton? Does anyone know what that means? I suppose it could be like a graphical setting in the game. Telling you. The world be against me. Agreed. It's like, would you rather have your spine or your skin removed from your body? Yeah, I would just take Predator, because he would probably at least maybe, like, kill me fast. Oh, God. Alright, just bear with me. Yeah, I appreciate that, Noob King. And the game's launch option. Verify game files. Does anyone know how to do that? Try that. Thanks, Skylar. Appreciate you guys for bearing with me. This is the beauty of live streams. Sometimes things happen that you just don't plan on. But yeah, go back to full screen for a moment while I try to figure this stuff out. Dredd is Cage in the new movie. What does that mean? Dredd is Cage in the new movie? Oh, the actor, Carl Urban, yeah. I'm pretty excited for the new... I don't know when that trailer's gonna drop. Hopefully soon. They said July, so it'll probably be when I'm not around to cover it. If Powerpuff Girls would be a guest character in a Mortal Kombat game, what, to pick which one? It would probably be all three, like they did with the TMNT and Injustice, if I had to guess. I really don't want to uninstall. I guess I could reinstall the game. I mean, the face has been revealed. I started doing face cam streams. I don't even know when. But yeah, in my last two videos, I've had my face in them. And one from way back. I haven't seen Dredd, and I've heard such good things. I need to watch it. Or Doom, yeah. That trash Doom movie. Yeah, I'm verifying the game files. If this doesn't work, I'll try reinstalling it. I just don't want to restart my PC, because then I'll end stream, and that doesn't sound great. Yeah, alright. Give me... If you guys were to predict the next combat... Not combat pack, but like DLC character pack if the next game is Injustice 3, who are your top 3 characters that you want in the next Injustice game? For me, I would like to see Shredder. Because let's be real, if the TMNT can be in Injustice 2, why not Shredder? So I'd go Shredder. I'd go... I feel like Liu Kang would be... I feel like Liu Kang needs to be in another game. So... yeah, I think it would be Shredder, Liu Kang. I think Beast Boy's a good shout. They can't stiff Beast Boy on the next game. Have you seen the Vroom Vroom Piggy guy? I can't say that I have. Silent Hill Pyramid Head, yeah. I would just like a... I would like a... You know how Fortnite has pretty much everything in it? I want that, but for a fighting game. Where everyone just throws down. Yeah, Johnny would be a good one. Also, I don't know if any of you guys saw, but MK Warehouse updated their website today. And apparently they updated in the Injustice mobile game with the latest version of Superman. So I feel like it's honestly a no-brainer that that the next game's going to be Injustice. Doom Guy, Shredder, or Karai. Oh, right. Katana or Melina, maybe, if any MK characters. I could see a girl. Yeah, I feel like a female should make it into an Injustice game. If you see Doomslayer in Mortal Kombat, yeah. That's my most desired character. Hopefully not in an Injustice game, though. Warhammer series? Is that like the video game series? Alright, I'm gonna verify files once more. Alright, see you later, Peng. Good seeing you. Do you think we get Mortal Kombat 13? Dietrich? I don't know. I think Injustice is next, personally. I think we'll get an announcement. I mean, how long do we think they've been working on the next game? Whatever it is. Because they said they've been working on it for a while, and they pretty much never stop working on the next game. Do a modern remake of the first 2 games, but keep the vibes of the 90s. For Mortal Kombat? Yeah, MK2/MK13 has got to come out, but probably after Injustice 3. I think the sneaky dark horse is maybe another MK versus DC. I think with Warner Brothers committing so heavily to both franchises, it almost feels likely that it'll happen, but at the same time, I don't know if they'd want to if they're not actively working on multiple DC games. Because I think didn't they just cancel the Wonder Woman game that they were working on? So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they were kind of refocusing all of their efforts onto some sort of crossover game. From No Moj, he released Mortal Kombat 3 behind. Yeah, I'll check it out, Faith, for sure. Probably check it out before I go to sleep tonight. I'm scared of what they might do to the next Injustice game based off of MK1, but Injustice, yeah. Super, I honestly do to this day feel both Injustice games are so underrated. I loved the first one. I didn't play the second one as much, but Catwoman was my main, and I had so much fun playing that. And I loved watching it competitively too, except for when Superman was on top. I'd say Johnny Cage, Doom Guy, Human Cyrax, or Sector. A Cyborg could definitely fit. Imagine MK versus DC with 3-part intros. I would be curious what roster they would go with if they are doing another crossover game. Because honestly, the MK versus DC roster was about as good as you can get. I think they hit all of the necessary characters and didn't really leave anyone out that I was kind of missing, I guess. Hey, what's up, Ram? Good morning. It's 11:02 p.m. for me. Whereabouts are you at? Alright. I loaded the game up. I'm going to try it again. Alright.
Johnny Cage, the amulet!
We're back. No, did it just crash again? It was working, I swear. (8:22 a.m.) 8:32 a.m. Yeah, it's late. I gotta start streaming earlier. I do think about streaming like during the day, but I don't know how many of you would be around to watch. And I don't know. It was working and then it just stopped. I'm literally gonna let it ride for a little bit and see what happens. The thing is like, there's only so much I can do for, like, testing purposes. Let's see what happens. Nope, that crashed immediately. Oh, and then it started loading. All right, I'm gonna reinstall it. Let's see if that does anything. $77 gigs on this game. Sheesh. I'm on summer vacay right now, so I'd probably be here. But I did just apply to a pharmacy, so... Oh, good luck, Ernest. The job market is definitely something out there. It's 11:03. Same. I'm a night owl, so I would not be around it in the day. Yeah, just for you, CJ, I'll make sure I keep them relatively late. The problem with MK versus DC is WB, they aren't allowed 18 plus because of Superman, Batman, while they had a lot of 18 plus stories still, and we got MK versus DC 2006. I honestly do think with how graphic things have gotten, oh, I hope restarting it at least saved my progress. I think they wouldn't be as strict about the superheroes not getting disemboweled and whatnot. I don't think I don't think like the barriers are there for the violence aspect of it. I feel like movies these days are pretty damn violent. I mean, look at Marvel. There's some violent moments there. I don't know if they would go like balls to the wall with it, but I could see more violence. I have football every Thursday, 5 to 6:30. What position do you play, Noob King? I think they're literally the only one hiring right now. Yeah, I'm telling. Make sure you're persistent with that, Ernest. You have to call them. If there's one thing I've learned. Nostalgia in MK9. Yeah, I had so much fun playing the story. I do like Deadpool. I've always wanted to start streaming. Do you have any tips or advice? I mean, it depends. I think you have to find what you want to do and what you have passion for, and then just do it. Like, for me, my setup's pretty elaborate, but you don't need an elaborate setup. Line D tackle, O guard tackle. That's pretty sick. You don't need an expensive rig to stream. That's the beauty of it. You can literally stream on a crappy webcam. You could stream directly from your console. Like, you know, just getting into it is easier than it once was. So I think find a game you like. And I mean, I don't do anything special. There's a lot of more creative streamers out there that have all kinds of crazy things they got going. I think just be yourself and make it chill. Like, don't stress about it. I guess though, I mean, from a streamer that averages at most 30 viewers, that's about the best of advice I can offer. You should do a heroic brutality tier list. That'd be a fun one. I love the friendship tier list. I appreciate that, Faith. MKX had some issues with PC version. I also had issues like, yeah, I'm pretty upset about it because, I mean, I can't play the game. That sucks. And again, I wish normally I would be testing stuff like that, but I wasn't about to play like 20 minutes into the game and then just hope that it worked. Or figure out what the issue was beforehand. More violent than MK versus DC, but not any flying heads. Yeah. I think that's exactly right. I don't think you would see limbs flying off by any stretch, which is kind of... It's kind of like the whole point of it, in a way, in terms of like the violence in MK. That's what makes it so... That's what makes it stand out. It's so gratuitous. That... And then there's a certain aspect of fatalities on a character like Superman that doesn't make sense. Because under no circumstance could really anyone from the Mortal Kombat series like uppercut Superman's head off his shoulders. So I almost feel like that's part of the reason they didn't include these MK style fatalities in MK versus DC, because some of it just isn't realistic. Yeah, of course, Faith. If you die in one of the matches from here on, I dare you to wear a Shao Kahn outfit. I do kind of want to get like a Scorpion mask to wear just randomly on stream. I was thinking about that the other day. Or maybe I'll dress up as Shinnok like I have in my thumbnail. Because this thumbnail, if people aren't clicking on that thumbnail, then I don't know what else to do. It might be my best thumbnail to date next to the Armageddon video. It's just crazy. Kano's Leaf Fatality on Superman, ridiculous. Never in a million years would that would probably hurt Kano more than it would Superman. What about a romantic relationship tier list? Like actually good relationships at the top and just straight up toxic ones at the bottom. I like that idea. I wanted to do rivalry. That may be my next tier list video, but my next video is not going to be a ranking video. I'm going to try to switch it up. Which mask do you have? I don't have any. I would like to get one. I don't think power scaling matters, considering Suhao could kill Onaga in MK Armageddon. Hey, that's fair. But would 100 Suhows defeat one Onaga? That's the real question. And but Superman's free slam heroic brutality on Kano. Kano lives, yeah. Yeah, you definitely have a point on the power scaling. I just feel like Superman is so upper echelon that my brain can't even fathom how any Mortal Kombat character outside of maybe like, I don't know, could Liu Kang do it? Probably not. Could like Geras do it? Probably not. Could a Titan do it? I guess a Titan would probably have, like, Titan, Liu Kang, or Shang Tsung would probably have the best chance. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the advice. It's my first time watching your streams, and I'll make sure I stick around. Hey, I appreciate that, Skylar. It's good to have you here. Yeah. Yeah, those were featured in my last video, too. I remember when Fujin called Kano Suhao. One of my favorite intro dialogues, for sure. Okay, it's on 58%. It was showing like 99% for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, I wish I had a little streaming room that I could set up in, and I have some figures off to the left here. I got, on one shelf, I have Cyrax, Robo-Smoke, Reptile, Sub-Zero, the T-1000, and Ghostface. Doom the Dark Ages Platinum Trophy gotten? No. I am like 2 trophies away from Plat. Fujin should have called Kano Jarek. Talk about a forgotten character. Is Jarek the most forgotten character ever? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's Robo-Smoke. Pretty sick. They're expensive, though. And he's probably going to knock the whole shelf. Hope we're good. If they do an MK versus DC2, they need friendships. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Suhao had to have hurt more. One-step stars his T-1000 mains. With combos. Like his opponents. Did you know Triborg also Cyber Sub-Zero? Yes. Such a cool Easter egg. I wish they did more stuff like that. I think it's just the lighting in here, honestly. But yeah, the Storm collectibles figures are so cool, but they're not producing them anymore because they lost the license. So those were expensive figures. We'll just leave it at that. Although I got the Reptile one for like probably 60 or 70 bucks. I collect random charms and pins, and I have this MK Dragon gold pin and this MK1 Katana and Melina weapons charm. That's cool. There's a bunch of cool, like, Mortal Kombat related pins you can buy on Etsy. I've been wanting to start like a pin board, but I just haven't had the chance. His viewers, he takes recommendations from comments to do combos for a character, but he never does T-1000. Oh, see, I get T-1000's kind of overpowered, I don't know if he is anymore, but last I remember he was. What version of Reptile? I got Ninja. Right there. A pretty cool one. Oh, that actually worked. No, you're good, Skylar. Doom the Dark Ages isn't my favorite. I love the classic Dooms. I'd like to play... I haven't played Eternal yet, so I'd like to play that at some point. I'm still waiting for those McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures. Yeah, me too. They will be way more reasonably priced. They're from Etsy, actually, yeah. They have some really cool ones. They have, Etsy has, like, the ninja friendships from MK2 as pins. This one also has Reptile Head. Yeah. Han and Liu Kang, if I remember correctly. It's only a 2-pack, though. Yeah, did they announce all of the figures that they're coming out with? Because I don't think I've seen them. I know that they had, like, the ninjas. Chrome figure. That'd be sick. That's like a 1 in a million. It's like that one Magic the Gathering card. Reptile Storm collectibles. Yeah. That was one of the cheaper ones. I got it on Amazon. The game is 93%. They still have the old ones. Oh, but isn't it like classic or something? Let's see. Did you like Friendship Fails? Yeah, those were funny. I can't remember what combos they had. Yeah, Storm collectibles. We're 99%. Oh, there's a 3-pack with all 3 ninjas. Or cyber ninjas. Those actually look pretty similar quality to the McFarlane ones. Oh, is this real? They really have one with all... This must be an old one. It's got literally all the ninjas except for, like, Chameleon. There's also New Friendship. Yeah, I have to check the other ones out. Alright, let's hope for 2 things. Let's hope that the game saved and that it didn't wipe my file and that it won't crash. He's currently $89.99 on... Is that Reptile? Yeah, it's... that's cheap compared to some of the other ones that they don't make anymore. What's your pick from latest post? You gave my an MK9 katana. Honestly, I think I agree. I think MK9 katana. Currently the one on sale, yeah. Reptile can't even get respect in the figure market.
Johnny Cage, the amulet!
No male Chameleon.
No!
Don't jinx it, guys. All right. Don't crash. Move this here. Switch to the desktop. We do this, 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 this. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. Oh. Alright, well, I'm backing it up. Why can't I just press start? Spoiling it. Oh. Anything with eyes, bro. What did it do? Oh, because I was gonna... Alright. I'm kind of upset now. Oh, do I have to fight him again? Oh, no, we're good. Okay, okay, we're good. Yeah, the game works now. Thanks for hanging in there, everyone. Appreciate y'all. I don't even want to know the prices for the ones that don't make any. Yeah. I spent probably too much money on those. But the Robo Smoke came with a little bomb, so that's pretty cool. Nothing, I didn't mean to skip the cutscene. And I wanted to just make sure that we watch everything.
Enjoy the new digs, Gramps.
Love how Kano is still fighting after he got his skull smashed. The toughness of MK characters, I'll never know. Reptile's animality makes no sense since his name's Reptile and he turns into a reptile, but his animality turns him into a plant. I think it's a fun swerve. But I don't even think I put that in my S tier. I think it was A. But Raiden, you could heal people with your powers in the last game. What will your next video be? I'm going to be doing Mortal Kombat Lost Media.
Shinnok's amulet, and within it,
So hopefully that's a good topic for people to enjoy.
let us take the amulet.
Thanks,
to the Elder
Skylar.
Gods.
They cannot destroy it. No one can.
They might offer counsel. Shinnok can never escape.
Deception or Armageddon? Definitely Deception.
The war is not
Just
over.
found your channel. I've been pouring through your content over the last few days. Great work. It's super
Why are you
entertaining.
smiling?
Hey, I appreciate that, BMAV. Thanks very much.
She called me
I'm glad you like the stuff I put out. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it. Here we go. Everybody look away.
Some Mediterranean war.
The combat kids.
Bred as warriors for the gods. I've never been able to resummon that green halo. Raiden thinks it was triggered when
Kotal is Suhao, I guess. Developer, also not like him. Kotal deserves so much better.
Cassie? Can you summon anything like that? Or did it skip a generation?
Take it easy, Jin.
We didn't need a halo in Darfur, or Iran, or Kurdistan. Did we, Jackie?
Nope, we didn't. Shaolin monks ever send you there, Jen?
I've seen plenty of action. Takeda and I both. Stuff that blow your special forces mind. At ease.
They call him
You're all
Takeda here, but
because
he's
you deserve
Takeda
to
in the
be.
new game.
You're beautiful and unique snowflakes.
I'm so invested in that
as I'm
vid
sure
already.
you're unaware,
That's a good
judging
sign.
From the lack of gift cards,
Fuji didn't come back in
today's our
MKX
team's
while he was in the
6th
story.
anniversary.
Yeah, it's weird.
Secretary Blake says he's pleased with our progress. You could spit in his hair and he'd be pleased with our progress.
He was smart enough to have Mr. Cage put this team together.
I'm glad the Shiro
And she
Ryu chose
packed
me
in
to
the
join.
back.
New places.
Deadbeat dad.
faces.
As the secretary pointed out, us older folks are gonna retire someday. So it's time for your generation to step up. Shaolin, Shirai Ryu, SF. Together. For your team's first mission, you're going to the
Shirai Ryu.
Lin Kuei Temple. We haven't heard from the Grand Master in a while, so we need to make sure he's still on our side. That he's got our backs if things flare up again with Outworld. You need to bring him in. But don't be surprised if Sub-Zero's not willing to cooperate.
Why be worried about Outworld? I thought Kotal Khan respected the Reiko Accords.
He does.
The
but he's
Reiko
facing a
Accords.
Civil war. The rebels
That's
win,
like an actual
those
thing in
Accords
this
will be
game.
history.
New faces. Why didn't they bring Takeda and Shin MK? Yeah. Some of the decisions are so strange. Like, how do you only bring 2 combat kids back? And not only that, you leave out, like, arguably the 2 best.
Million. Emperor. What's the expression? It's not worth the dirt on my shoe.
Fantastic job of your thumbnail, by the way. Yeah. We did some of it on stream last night, and then I switched out the faces to add my own.
The long Outworld Civil War.
How do you like the new young characters? They're fine. I think they take up too much of the spotlight personally, and I don't think it's deserved. But I like Kung Jin, I like Takeda, and I like Cassie. Jackie feels like kind of like lost in the shuffle almost. But I think she gets better in MK11.
Right. Do we have a deal?
What is it, Devora?
The Emperor should not be concerned. Accident ahead.
Yeah, I agree, Ernest. Also, Devora has a great voice too. Like, it's so creepy, and it matches her aesthetic so well. Oh, everybody, rain sighting. Another, just like Fujin.
It is given, dearest Tanya.
How did they not put rain in this game? You're good, Anthony. Welcome back.
Emperor
requires power. Power you have, Melina, and won't use.
It pains me to use it, Rain. I need more time. The usurper's excursion came to...
Is there even an explanation in canon of how she got the amulet?
No matter. If Kano does what I paid him to do.
I do like Jackie, but Sally, I think she just has a hard time breaking. Yeah. Yeah, she seems just so stuck in his shadow. I agree, too much spotlight on the young guns. Jackie does feel like a throwaway in this one. I like Devore and Kotal. Same here. I would say, apart from like Ferritor, who doesn't get enough development, I think Devore is great. Kotal, despite his shortcomings, is great. Aaron Black is great. Oh, that was sick. Aaron Black is so cool. So when Cyber Sub-Zero died and became a Revenant, he became human again because his mind was intact. Wish they said that at the beginning, so I was just confused. That's a problem, is like if you didn't read the comics and acknowledge that they're canon, how are you supposed to know what happened from MK9 to this game? Like, they don't explain some of it. Joker and Jackie Briggs.
You said a mouth.
Personally, think Jackie was better in this game. Definitely gameplay-wise, but I think story-wise, she had a little bit more depth in the next game. The whole rest of the game just hitting X. These cutscenes are great, except for that.
You wound me, Kano. Your offer of aid was but wind and air. Keep your 50 million. Melina's given me twice that to take you out.
Yeah, Melina's got 100 million, guys. I believe that. Blanche, I need you. What's his down 4? That's decent. I remember Tekken Master was really good. I don't know this guy's moves. Blood Offering. I just need to know his throw or whatever. It's not the parry. I don't know. Doesn't he have one where like, oh, maybe it's a different variation or something? Really? Alright. Hey, what's up, secret combatant? What are you doing in Sacramento? I love how this animal is just laying here. Is that Tigor? That was a throw tech. I have MK11 sitting on the PS4, but I use the PC a lot and have MKX on it. Yeah, stick to PC, definitely. It's a more enjoyable experience. That ending of the game should have been Kotal being. I know, right? Cassie's my favorite of all. I like Cassie too, but she's probably number 3 for me. Love Kung Jin, but yeah, Cassie is probably my favorite. She has the advantage of being in more stuff. Definitely.
You are the Edenian, Tanya.
You are the Edenian, Tanya. I love the exposition. It's my favorite.
I will never forget those who freed Melina.
What's the consensus on ranking between X versus 11 versus 1? I would say the consensus would probably tell you that X is the best overall. Then probably 11 and then probably 1. For me, it's X1, 11 easily. I don't like 11's gameplay. And it's definitely not a hot take, but... They gave us Tanya in this game, but no Rain. That was supposed to be a Blanche. Got her, nice. To be honest, my favorite is constantly shifting between Cassie and Kung Jin because Kung Jin just means a lot to me. Yeah. Just like MK1 Rain deserved an MKX outfit, MK1 Ermac deserved an MK11 outfit. It's an absolute crime that they haven't made that an actual skin in the game yet. Why do I keep dashing? I'm playing it like it's MK9. Probably because I suck too. Challenge 269 on the challenge tower was hard. It's the hardest one in my opinion. I actually have a short that I'm gonna post soon about it. Bro. She's annoying as hell. Well, fun fact, Kotal Khan is voiced by Phil Lamar. Ooh, Phil Lamar, the legend. I actually know that name. He voiced a character in one of my favorite 90s point-and-click adventure games. Bro. Nice. Projectile so slow. Difficulty? Don't ask, Dylan. We'll just say it's on expert. Because that's not a lie at all, I swear. Dude, I gotta block that overhead. He also voiced Gears in MK1. That is a man of many talents. Projectile is terrible. Whatever. Whatever it takes. What 3D era characters do you expect to be in the next mainline game? Mal Wills. Welcome on in. I expect Dagon and Taven. Not really. I don't know. Who are we missing that hasn't been in a game?
For the last time. Melina.
I honestly don't know. Hopefully Meat. Maybe Onaga. Onaga's probably a good one. Who's the best yellow? Scorpion, Cyrex, or Tanya? I mean, you already know that answer. So what do we think of Melina in this game?
Supposed half-god. KOMBAT here! I am a son of Argus. I was not merely declared a god by befuddled commoners, Bullock.
MK story difficulty be switching up on their own. Yeah.
Surely Melina.
How the hell did Tanya not die from the X-ray?
Son of Argus.
Because she's an Edenian. Yeah, Kotal's brutal in moments in this game.
My intentions are to teach you the difference.
I could see Hotaru, definitely. Like, how do you make gameplay for a character and not put him in the game? It's so... It just doesn't make any sense to me. And he's whooping me. Dude. It's insane. I can't even check the difficulty. Oh, let me use Blanche. I need to get in the lab with these characters. That's better. Just tuned in quick while brushing my teeth, but I enjoy the content. Enjoy the story on Expert. You know the vibes, Dylan. I appreciate the kind words. That means a lot, man. Whoa, the armor. Dude, can you stop? Can you stop? Dude, are you kidding me? What's up, K-Rod? God, this might be the longest gameplay of my life. I don't know what that was. That was pathetic. Yeah, he just stunted on me. That was embarrassing. Did anyone ever mod this game so you could play as Rain? How to Be an Asshole in Mortal Kombat, written by Rain. Yeah, he wrote the book and he signed it. Low-key, I think
touch him again.
MK11 Rain is such a good look. His base look. Out of all fighting games I've played, the Mortal Kombat stories are the most terrifying and difficult experiences. Yeah,
But
I agree.
will.
And they're the most elaborate. I don't even think you could argue that.
As the heir to my father, Shao Kahn, I, Melina, Khanum of Outworld, order your execution!
It went a completely different direction with her after the last game. I knew the telly was coming.
Duplicate pretender failure.
Her low side move's pretty cool. She does like a split. You guys think NRS ever gets like bored of making Mortal Kombat games? Damn it. Piercing Melina? Yeah.
Delicious.
There's something that bothers me about Kotal. What bothers you? Better in this than he was in 11, I think. He's an absolute soy boy in 11. Anyone with the name Khan should never be made out to be a fool. That should be a rule. They definitely need a break to make the next one better. I don't think you could argue that either. Give it till 2027. I want to see a full year of work on the next game.
For your descent, Melina. Your blood will make right. Up the stair path to the fire's edge.
Easy as that. Did NRS bring back Kintaro? Because, yeah.
What did my emperor see?
Kintaro should be in the next game. I'd be shocked if he wasn't. I always thought Khan was Shao's last name. I thought that for a while, too. And then it was, like, weird to not call him Khan. Just call him Shao. Like, even in videos, calling him Shao Kahn before he was Khan or after he was
Jackie
Khan.
and I will come in from the south. You two from the west.
Rendezvous here, the north entrance.
Then what? A simple pick up and go?
We bag him if he resists.
Resistance might be more possible than you think.
Don't sweat it. It comes to that, Sub-Zero won't know what hit him.
Watch me graduate college before the next MK game, but if it's good, it's worth it. Yeah. That's fair enough. Only time will tell. What mechanics would you like to see back in MK2? I would like a run button back.
It is time to entertain.
That's really all I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, right. It's just a title.
All right, I've got point. You and Jin.
Like, there's too many textures on the screen. Like, they looked at this and were like, yeah, this looks good. It just... all the moving parts on the screen make it look grainy. Sorry, what was your last comment, Anthony? Was it about Kodal in this game? Who's that a statue? It looks like Quan Chi, kind of. Or it kind of looks like, it kind of looks like, I think it's Ronin Kenshi. Like the face.
Damn it, Jin.
NRS needs to take some time to bring back the antenna. Yeah, that ain't ever happening.
You are not welcome here. State your intentions.
This Kuai Liang might be the best.
My name is Sergeant.
Yeah, Hanzo's got a great arc, especially in this game. I want weapon combat to be added. That would be cool. That's something you haven't seen in a while.
You demand my cooperation, yet you are cut off.
Everything just looks so weirdly smooth, but not smooth. Yeah.
My father always spoke
Like, the
highly of
skin
you,
textures
Sub-Zero.
look
He
too
wants to
smooth,
talk.
but, like, the snow here, it just makes it look not good.
Okay, let's try pummeling. Now!
Wait!
Cassandra Cage, you lead this group, but they do not follow. What would your mother do?
Stop wasting time and take you down.
I literally don't remember anything about this character, and this is my guy. I know he had a pretty good string that, like, extended things. Is that it, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Dude.
Maybe next time. My mother taught me that.
Why didn't that work? Got her. Also with weapon combat, it should be like Soul Calibur, where you had a strong variation structure to be smart with your movesets. Yeah. So that you can't like spam the weapon too, maybe. Where did the music stop? How did you feel about the character designs for everyone in MK1? Sorry if you have a vid on that. I gotta scope out your channel. No, I don't have a vid on that, but... Well, I do on Rain and... No. Ermac and... Noob Saibot. But I don't think I did the... No, I did do the new Noob Saibot. I think the designs are pretty good overall.
Should have revealed my intention, Takahashi.
I don't really have an issue with really any of the designs personally.
My father taught me a lot, Grandmaster.
I think they're mostly an improvement on like the previous games, or at least like not a net positive. The sound effects in this game are really solid though. Greatest of all time means GOAT. Yep, check out Mortal Kombat X Corruption by V-Man. I'll have to check that out, Herbal Dragon. Welcome in, by the way. Thanks for being here. I was just saying how weird it is to not have Kotal teleport in moveset when he did in the cutscene.
Not yet.
Does he teleport in MK11? My main Cassie variation.
You announced your arrival.
Do you like
Jacqueline
Mortal Kombat?
Briggs.
Yeah.
Specialist.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
Military
just like,
decorum is
and
important to
make
your
it harder to land combos when scaling is very hard to expand damage. I would like to see them experiment more
If you
with
know
like
my
different
father, you know me.
mechanics
Thought
from
you and he
other
were
games.
Our history
What's y'all's favorite Scorpion design? I think X had the best personally. I really like the alt from MK9. We were playing last night and his alt came up. Wow, what a skin that is, or a design. That is such an underrated one. Never hear anyone talking about that. I love that move. Just club him over the head. Least favorite female character? Ooh. Like of all time? It's gotta be Melina, probably. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't freak out. My least favorite female character. Honestly, never been a huge fan of Frost, personally. I don't know if I would say she's my least favorite, but she's the one that, like, I could think of. Yeah, the whole chat erupt.
Do not judge yourself.
Erupts in anger.
Specialist Briggs.
I would have been fine seeing Kotal Khan, Dawn, and MKX and just have Beerus be the new bad villain. Yeah, they could have went so many different directions. And Kotal had such potential. But I feel that way about so many characters in this game. Namely Shinnok. I want Mataro back, but it's not happening except for re-releases. Can you imagine a fully playable Mataro? Just bring him back as a baddie.
Faint.
I do remember you, PJ Boogie. Welcome back.
You You should rally your companions rather than mock your superiors.
I just Googles.
I'll remember that.
Right? It's such a good one. Like, completely blanked it out, too. Did I just lose this one, Ernest? I could just lose it for the rest of the stream. I mean, I probably would anyway, in all fairness.
Flat on your Arctic ass.
Can I say my account? Are you on PC? My least favorite female character is Kira. She only existed in Deception because of Sonya and Kano weren't in it. She just stole their moves. Yeah, she didn't really do much after the fact either. Shinnok should have... Oh, I appreciate that, Ernest. Shinnok should have killed Cassie and Johnny.
That opportunity
beat him.
has passed.
Yeah.
Got a new
Or like
plan, Cage?
Sonya. If you're gonna kill Sonya in the next game anyway, why not just kill her in this one? And then you can do the whole rescue her from being a revenant thing.
Yes, I suppose so. Shuo, Dangjin.
Yeah, I'm on PC, but you can... I don't know if anyone even plays MKX on PlayStation, but you could drop your name in chat.
This was all a
training exercise.
Damn, I should have seen it.
You and your friend show much.
It would have made sense if you're going to kill her in the opening of MK11 anyway. But again, I honestly don't know how far ahead they were even planning.
So other than that, you enjoyed your visit?
The Lin Kuei shredded us.
You maybe.
I see plenty of frozen boot prints on your ass, too.
Come on now. You're all winners in my book.
You react to a video? Maybe. We'll see where we're at.
New orders from General Blade.
Also, UMK3 Scorpion. Just a classic. You can't beat the classics.
Priority 1. Outworlders. Here in Earthrealm.
An invasion?
Couldn't be.
You're not afraid, are you, Mr. Cage?
Outworlders, I can handle.
Mr. Cage.
So when did they show up?
The portal opened by
You're all winners in my book. And you get a participation trophy.
Refugees from the outworld.
Old Kenshi.
Must be bad if they risked coming to Earth.
Yeah, I think having Cassie beating Shinnok made no sense, knowing Raiden was already going to heal from the Jinsei chamber, so I would have had Fujin come in. It would have been cool if, like, you beat him as Dark Raiden or something. You know? Like, he turns into Dark Raiden before the final fight. And then, like, you could carry that into the next game.
Thanks, Kenshi.
I've been trying to get
Mr.
all the
Cage join
UMK3 skins for the male ninjas in MK1. I have slight
Sergeant
obsession.
Cage,
Yeah, they're
you
so
and your
cool.
team, as
I
you
have
know.
that problem too, even for characters I don't play.
This is Li Mei.
What about
She seeks
UMK3
asylum
Live?
for
Yeah,
her
I will
people on Earth.
eventually. Probably in the lead up to
Was the
arcade
epicenter
or
of the first battle.
Legacy
We
Collection.
barely escaped with our lives.
Such as
Yeah, that's it. Facial hair.
I mean, no offense, but you Outworlders kind of live for that, right?
This was different.
Li Mei, another
The
unplayable.
rebels, Melina, had a weapon unlike anything. Entire battalions erased. It was not honorable, not combat.
Tell me more about the weapon.
A talisman, gold, with a center jewel. Melina wields its crimson energy without precision.
Well, that's good then.
Not now, Sergeant Cage.
It is enough that she possesses it.
This might be a hot take, but I think Sonya was unlikable in this
The Emperor
story.
grows desperate.
She was kind of a
and
hard
grows caught
ass.
in the middle.
She was kind of like a nothing burger in this game, I feel.
If this talisman is what I suspect it to be,
Plus, she kicked
we
my
may
boy
all
Quan
pay a
Chi in the
price.
nuts. That's never
Talking
okay.
about Shinnok's amulet?
Can't be. The base, the vault.
Yeah, I'm good with
warnings,
infrared scorpion.
SF, Shaolin,
Terrible.
no way anyone can get past all that.
I must be certain.
Well, this is cozy.
You remind me of an Earthrealmer who crossed over with us. He also found humor in everything.
It's on how to beat that. Just mash and throw projectiles.
One of his eyes glowed red.
There should have been a good ending or a bad ending with MKX where Fujin kills Shinnok and he.
Kenshi, continue with
Yeah,
Li
if
Mei.
they like
I'm going to the
so many
refugee
characters just wasted.
Get to him before he finds a way out.
Resetting the realms for peace like Liu Kang or
Go get an update on
Raiden.
camp security from Colonel
Being
Flower.
bad.
Why?
Because then you
Conduct
won't be here.
evil measures for tyranny. It's a solid point. Hope I spelled. Yeah, that's correct.
with you?
Correctly spelled.
No.
They keep
need to
gatekeeping
confirm with
Chameleon to
Kotal Khan
Nintendo
that
consoles
Li Mei's
only,
story
though
is
I got to
true.
play her on
You and your
Armageddon.
team are going
Yeah.
to Outworld.
Although she's on everything in MK1 at least. She needs to be a main fighter though.
I don't know. I expected the sky to be purple or something.
Don't believe everything you see.
Yeah, that was Li Mei.
And what makes you an expert?
Shaolin archives. I studied a lot about Outworld.
No
I know.
substitute
So
for
many
experience.
characters they could have just added
makes you
effortlessly. Hey, and do they have Ermac in the
Guys,
story
let's
mode?
stick to the
Yeah,
mission.
he's in the story mode. He just gets bodied though. Spoiler alert.
Li Mei has to be telling the truth.
An invasion would violate the Reiko Accords.
You can always trust an Outworlder.
But if Outworld's our ally, why didn't they help us during the Netherrealm War? Against Quan Chi and his team of...
Revenants? Like Jackie's dad?
Asshole.
It's not an alliance. Non-aggression pact. Outworld is not our ally.
A point you might make with more subtlety, given your surroundings. Now state your business, including a reason why we shouldn't kill you.
I can read you. You're not from Outworld.
I'm from Earthrealm, like you. But my employer, Kotal Khan, is from Outworld.
That's sick.
So now I'm from Outworld. State your business.
We're emissaries.
That's
We
why I
need
say
to talk to
Sonya's
Kotal Khan.
unlikable. Yeah.
Here.
Hey dude, just
we
found
have
your
Raiden's
channel and
official
love your
seal.
content. Keep up the great work. Hey, I appreciate that,
I can
dang.
buy one of those
Thanks
at
a
that
lot.
stall right over
Welcome into
there.
the stream.
Look,
Hungjin's a nerd
You
is
can
my
arrest
favorite
us,
casual
even
piece
kill
of
us.
information.
but if we're telling the
He's got a little
truth,
edge to him too.
probably get a
Dark
pay
Raiden
cut.
defeating Shinnok would have
or worse.
led to Shao Kahn returning to
Take us to
MK11.
the
Therefore,
Khan.
you could push a
I'll tell him
stronger
you took us
rebirth
down.
battle between him and Liu Kang
Maybe you
fighting
get a
each other for
bonus.
dominance.
You can't lose.
I still like the idea of just like a band of villains,
Follow me.
you know, fighting alongside each other. Like, give me Shao Kahn, Shinnok, Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung. Like, give me the four of them band together
Every resource as a weapon for our
in one game.
use at his discretion. To take without his leave.
Is Ermac playable? Yeah.
The hand of Kotal Khan
I think NRS already knew about making
Therefore,
Cassian MKX
having
when
been
making
found
MK9.
guilty
That's
of
why Shao Kahn
theft,
didn't kill John.
You
Yeah,
shall
that's
be
true.
put to death.
I was hungry.
Your sentence will be carried out immediately.
Almost to a
Petty
views.
theft?
Remember where
Oh,
you are.
million? Is that what you're saying?
Jin?
Yeah, Suhao's they're 1A and 1B. Timor, I think a lot of us keep watching, guys. I feel like she's so forgettable in this story. I know, right?
Go.
I knew I shouldn't have listened to you.
His voice
Lesson
is
in
sick
trust
too.
From a mercenary.
Here's another learning opportunity.
Caltrops. He has a slide too, doesn't he, or something? Oh, that stupid move. God. Gives me nightmares. I used to hate fighting against Kung Jin. Various changed, I just realized. What do you mean it changed?
Could you at least try?
Aaron is voiced by the same guy who voiced Shinnok. Oh, such a deep bag of pricks. In your opinion? Sorry, I missed that one. I can't scroll back up either. Special earlier now. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that makes better sense. I would have been fine with that and just make Fujin, Shinnok, Raiden, Gorecho. Yeah. I just want to see like a like that scene in Armageddon
You couldn't just ask for a
where they
pony
all
like every other
walk
girl?
through the portal. I want something like that.
mentioned
I also love how one person gets into a fight, everyone else. Yeah. Fighting is contagious. It's like combat rage. Yeah, Bojutsu was a better one, right? I was Kung Jin. Iron Black is so cool, just a guy with some guns doing the bidding of the gods, yeah. And debatably the person who assassinated Abraham Lincoln, I guess, in canon.
You here make trouble, Skinny? Trouble make you!
Where's Homelander at?
You weren't even trying.
Use his own path, yeah. Why does everyone love Aaron Black using guns, but everyone hates Stryker? I think Aaron Black is just objectively cooler. He's not just a cop. Yeah, her voice is nails on a chalkboard in this game. In your opinion, what MK game is the best VA? Sorry if you said it already. Best VA? Like overall?
Stay lay down, boy.
I think probably, like, based on what I'm hearing, this game's up there for sure. Dude. I can't even get a move off. Jesus. Onaga should be in that fight, fighting the 4 evil. Yeah. That would be so sick. Parator. Yeah, Tor is genuinely terrifying. Yeah, I think this game so far has really good voice acting, but I think MK11 had pretty good voice acting too, if I remember correctly. The move is so annoying. Sorry, I missed your statement, Anthony. The chat, I got the poll still stuck at the top of my chat. Oh, that neutral jump was always insane. Bodied.
Love to learn more about you. Too bad.
Definitely the most bulky. Whereas we're playing the story of MKX.
You guys all right?
Well, not really. We missed a lot of time because I had to reinstall the damn game.
The Earthbombers, yes. This one must learn more of your diplomatic techniques.
We're here to see Kotal Khan. General Blades...
You interfere with Outworld matters. The penalty is death.
I'm sensitive.
Everyone's favorite, Devora.
As we honor the Reiko Accords, we will consult the Emperor. You will await him here.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick too for whoever asked earlier what 3D era characters would be coming back. I think Fujin's got to be atop the list, right?
I gotta wonder
It feels
why
like
you'd risk interrealm war for
they
a
can't
blood thief.
let him sit out as much as they did in the previous couple of eras. No, I think you're on the right track, CJ. I think Suhao solos Onaga. Get ready to see all the ancestors, guys. For those who watched my iceberg video, the portraits on the wall here. He looks older here, which is bizarre. Yeah, Ferritor is cool. Probably my least favorite of like the newer characters, but still really cool concept. And then like they build all this up and then they just dump it
has
all.
more
Such a
sentimental
shame.
than monetary value. Nevertheless, I would
OG
prefer you
Raiden.
did not steal it.
It's a family heirloom. One that shouldn't have been given to you.
Your family honored me
First
with this
champs.
memento of your cousin Lao after his death.
A death you caused.
Smasher
You made him
passless.
fight Shao Kahn.
That's
Stood there
diabolical.
while that bastard snapped his neck.
You go too far, Kung Jin.
No, not far enough.
Oh, so he's mad about Kung Lao. Would be too if, you know. Love the original Raiden design. It's not my favorite, but I do like that they paid tribute to it here. I think his MK2 look is okay. He heard me say I don't like his costume. That's a sick. This might be the best X-ray in the game. That's a sick X-ray. They cooked. That was sick.
Just let me go.
I hear a lot of Timmy Turner. When I could see that. Dude, why
Blood
Suhao
of Kung
would
Lao,
be the greatest character.
descendant of the great Kung Lao, a common thief.
Anyone have
Did you think
suggestions
you could
for
walk on
Champion
impeded
and
in my
Tower or
temple
Classic
and walk out
MK1?
again without my complicity?
Champion Tower on Classic.
You wanted me to attack you.
Is that in the Towers of Time?
To release your anger.
Or is you're talking just like the regular classic towers?
Shit.
Self-loathing is
I would say
always
just
an
pick
unfortunate part.
Serena and spam her projectile.
There lies ahead. a
Cassie's is
brighter
the best.
path.
Kung
One that
Jin's
will
is really
truly
good though.
Honor your ancestors. One that is worthy of you. Go to the Wuxi Academy. Join the Shaolin, like Kung Lao before you.
I can't. They won't accept.
They care only about what is in your heart, not whom your heart desires.
It's too late for me.
It's deep, bro.
It is never too late, Kung Jin.
What if Raiden didn't play and just be the crab out of Kung?
Their exodus to Earthrealm was not.
It would be a completely different timeline, I'm sure.
I do know this. I invited no guests from Earthrealm. Certainly none who would disrupt the execution of justice. How do I know you are not allied with Melina? Perhaps her newfound power has earned her new friends.
Friends? No. No, we're not even sure that's Shinnok's amulet she has.
She employs Shinnok's amulet against me. The very item Earthrealm swore would be safe in its care. When Outworld was offered no participation.
We were under attack, not Outworld.
Total Khan. The fire that burns the sun. We are here because we share your concerns about the missing item. We intend no ill against your rule.
Kind of funny when Raiden lost his power in MK11. Just
At
like
least one Earthrealmer
yeah.
can forge words like silver. But I recall an Earthrealm.
Yeah, I can subscribe, PJ Boogie.
There is more honor among thieves than diplomats.
I've had the questionable fortune of
Video idea.
but I'm telling you the truth.
You are allied with Melina.
Rank.
You may carry out your sentence.
Kotal Khan, under
Oh
Outworld
no.
law,
Rank every
I claim
stage
the right of defense by combat.
in Mortal Kombat history.
You're gonna fight a duel?
To absolve us of all accusations. Denying the request brings dishonor upon the accuser.
Respect him for stepping up.
No, also, the duel ends in death.
I know, and those kind of words probably meant so much before,
have won nothing.
you know, he
Merely
grew up.
A few more seconds of breath. On your knees.
They move so fast. Yeah, on a tier list. I think I've seen many people do that. Fight me or look like a wuss. The ultimate challenge. Easy peasy.
And now, Emperor,
The charges
That was a
against
weird,
you
like,
are
sound
void.
cut.
I say to all that Earthrealm means Outworld no harm. Now kill me. Be done with it.
You're not actually gonna...
instead of your life, I claim your service. If Melina does have the amulet, we can get it from her more easily if we work together.
That's the spirit.
Emperor. They cannot be trusted.
Devora, can you not perceive? I am indebted to them.
You honor us, Kotal Khan.
Time,
gratitude
positive
is
gauge,
wide,
trans
like the
13-year-old
ocean.
mental law. Literally my senior quote.
I'll talk to General Blade.
That's
Tell her
pretty
about our
cool.
new arrangement.
I wish I did something more effective
the
with
heads
my
up, Sergeant.
senior
Stay with
quote.
Khan. We'll figure out next steps once I've got Kano locked down. Yes,
What were they thinking, having Kung Jin defeat the Khan of Outworld? They clearly didn't give two single,
still here. I can
you know, about the Khan of Outworld. What do I spend coins on? The shrine.
Report.
You could go to the shrine and burn your coins. Unless you're talking about the other coins in which you could go, you can unlock certain skins and finishers and stuff by going to the mastery.
Tell her we're
Or
investigating.
not mastery. There's like a certain menu in the MK1 store.
What'd you find?
Shinnok's amulet has been stolen, replaced by an exquisite duplicate.
Damn it.
Fight me with honor. Spams his bow.
I will speak to you once I...
Raiden? Raiden! Lieutenant, I need you to take a team to Fort Charles. Check in with Raiden and report back.
What's going on?
What's your update from Colonel Flagg?
He said, "Why are you bothering me?" And I said, "Because my ex-wife is a pain in it." Where are you going? You can't just walk away. I'm in this too.
Not my decision. Thank your buddy, Secretary Blake.
This
Yeah, the
is what
seasonal
split
store.
us
That's
up
the
in
one.
The first place. You disappear in your work. Never time for me and Cassie.
I had responsibilities. Sorry you couldn't be the center of attention.
There was a time when you
Strike.
cared
Best
more about
soldier should
your
be
family
strikers.
than
Alt
your job.
outfit.
General.
Nope. No evil sorcerers in here.
Would you get serious?
This scene I
needs to
actually do
clean out his
like.
man cave.
It's cleaner than yours.
You're comparing me
I don't understand
to
when she became
in
so
terms
bitter
of
though.
loneliness.
Johnny must have gotten everything in the divorce.
What's this?
I wouldn't do that.
Aw, come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
You wish for adventure? You shall have it.
Fire!
Telling you, Revenants had such potential. Yeah, I'll check it out, PJ.
I have no need of your soldiers, but you.
It's a pretty
and Mr.
cool channel
Cage
name
will
too, I'm not
serve
gonna
me
lie.
well, once you are dead.
Don't know when to quit, do you?
Oh, I wasn't sure of the properties on that.
This situation is contained.
Where's my goats? Yeah, where are they? They're off. They had the day off, I guess. This game feels way more like acrobatic too. Just like the flips and stuff. It's super like over the top. Hence why I love it. Whoa, what are you burning, bruh? thanks for that subscription. Oh, her down two is terrible in this game. Is it a parry? The reason why Sonya pissed me off so much in the story is because she does nothing. Yeah, she is super bitter. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done. The job's not done. The job's done.
Not as tough.
I mean, to be honest, they got together under kind of traumatizing circumstances. Sonya's very married to work type. That's true, and they're just like complete opposite personalities too. Fighting otherworldly beasts is easy. Raising a child is sustain. That's facts.
Quan Chi, you've lost.
I can't speak from experience, but that sounds like facts. At least one half of that, anyway. I think you might be right, Ernest. I don't remember exactly, though. Yeah, she was always kind of like a hard ass toward her daughter. I know, for real, sad clown. At a certain point, the Revenants were just a joke. I like those guys are just still frozen in the back there.
You won't be dead for long.
This will not happen.
And they're like unfiltered too. Hey, what's up, Naja? Good to see you. I knew we were missing someone. Ooh, that's rough.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, Sonya's uppercut is terrible. It's a complete difference from her MK9 uppercut was one of the best ones. Hey, what's up, Ares? Appreciate that very much. It'll keep coming. Believe me. We're always in the lab working on good stuff. If you guys keep watching, I'll keep making, don't worry. Sonya wasting time to kill Johnny.
I'm sorry, Jax. I'll get you out of here. You'll be fine.
Whenever I try to access the online mode or seasonal shop or a few, it says unable to query request latest patch. Do you have is your console connected to the internet? Because you may actually have to update the game to the latest patch.
Raiden.
I must reverse his spell.
Yeah, what's up, Naja? Here we go, Raiden with his healing powers again, or whatever. His anti-Revenant powers.
It's working.
You cannot save here.
This would have been an insane timeline.
Thunder God, Johnny Cage is mine.
No, he's mine.
Deku's power.
Save him. I've got this son of a bitch.
Hey, don't talk about Quan Chi like that, Sonya, or I'll purposely lose. He was his run animation is so goofy. The way he runs like Naruto. This game was so fun. Terrible uppercut. Chaos hammer.
No pain, no gain.
Pretty sure Johnny would already be dead at that point. Yeah, he's just a human with green stuff. Let's not kid ourselves. Take that fetus. What chapter? We're on Sonya's. I think it's, what is it, 5, 6? I think it's 5. So far we played as Johnny, then we played as...
That wasn't even close to what you deserve.
Who was second? I'm literally blanking on it already.
Sonya Blade, the link with Quan Chi is not completely severed.
I am excited for the arcade Legacy Collection. Raiden using his healing power. I can't wait to stomp on his nuts. Meanwhile, Liu Kang like, nah. Whoops. Yeah, we're on 5. That sounds right. What if I just didn't want to do this to Quan Chi because I like him? Total is 2. My bad. I'm like already forgetting. She channeled her inner Johnny there. Yes, 3rd is sub. 4 Kung Jin, 5 Sonya. I like this part. Are you a fan of Dark Raiden design? Yes. Yeah, that's right. Music. I love Quan Chi. Look at him. Why can he heal when it's convenient? But earlier he needed the Jinsei to heal Sonya.
The others are restored to the living. By coupling Quan Chi's dark magics to my own, I was able to restore their souls.
I know, right? I guess the Netherrealmers are built the same. I knew there was a reason they were married. Match made in heaven. Maybe just not personality-wise.
He's a god.
I mean, Scorpion is so. That's a perfect combo of main characters.
And they said I couldn't do horror films.
He's gone? How did he...
We gotta go after him.
He can wait. Right now, we need to get you and the others back to Earthrealm.
Maybe Shinnok gave him one.
Why is it taking so long? Name? Rayen A2KE Ray.
Thanks. All right.
You seem to know this Kano
We may again.
intimately.
Not the word I'd use, but yes. I chased him for years until he escaped to Outworld after Shinnok's invasion.
Who's next fatality?
Why would he return now?
All that matters
Yeah.
is he's...
That's a great one. There are some good ones in this game. Not as many memorable as
Gotcha.
MK9, but
Are you lost?
Quan Chi is Quan Chi. They reproduce asexually, yeah. I guess so. Raiden only decides to use certain powers of his... I know. It's just Raiden being Raiden, I
Not
guess.
long enough. This is
Ermac and
General Blade.
Reptile.
I need MPs to
Another
my
solid
location immediately.
tandem of mains.
Oh, let's keep this between friends. A trade. Info for freedom.
I don't negotiate with scumbags.
Well then.
Yeah,
if Mother
but are we
won't
talking
play
just because of the
nice,
voice actor,
maybe
Anthony?
daughter will.
If you ever.
Back off, then all's well. Piss me off, and Cassie's gonna meet Uncle Kano.
I swear.
I love the selfie fatality. I love Ermac's. You know, that Ermac one. I like how they changed the variations. Because that string's different. Terrible uppercut, bro. Wow, I almost lost that. Would you settle for me, sausage? I have multiple tournament skins. Tournament skins are really good. Most of them. I gotta get MK11 now. Hey, you could get it cheap. This MK is some of the best. Yeah, which fatalities you guys like from this one? And with the friendship website, yeah. Scorpions, who's next? That's a good one. Cyrax's mustard and Sector's ketchup and Sub-Zero toothpaste. Reptile relic. Hey, I'm on board with all of that. Who would Ermac be, though? Hot sauce? Frank's Red Hot? If I'm mistaken, I apologize, but was it you that... Yeah, I made the friendship tier list. That's correct. That was my most recent one.
Sonya, don't make this another thing you'll regret.
Love how everyone doesn't watch when Sonya and Kano are fighting.
Talk.
Scorpion's Fatality MK1 where the other Scorpion... Yeah, that's a cool one.
They're on the move constantly to avoid detection.
That's not far. Maybe 200 kilometers.
You know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I like the tournament skins. I think it's a cool nod to the previous game.
You have new information.
It's Smoke Ranch. Smoke is like pepper. Ermac is Taco Bell sauce.
She has the amulet, but she's got a lot of protection.
That would be a fun community post or
They will
something.
strike immediately.
What food is every Mortal Kombat character?
The army will engage Melina, distract her, while this one retrieves the amulet.
Not alone. This one's coming with.
Stealth is of the essence.
Thanks,
Did you
Skylar.
not hear me?
You may assist in the main
Ermac is
strike.
Taco Bell sauce. I'm fine with that. Fire sauce, maybe, or hot sauce.
Be rid of Melina.
Gross. There we go. Another character down. If you know, you know. Scorpion is a ghost pepper.
Your logic, but does not reach the same conclusion.
Goro is an Oreo.
Like others,
Sonya's in her early
Sonya's
50s in this
not
game, which is one of the oldest
as
playable female
fighting
in fighting.
such
How old is Sindel? She's got to be like
That is
10,000
why I
years
invited
old or something.
our
100,000
satanic
years
friend.
old. Smoke is the gray sloth from the SpongeBob episode.
I know things
That's a deep cut.
about Melina.
Devora's laxatives.
Who will fall in the telling and pave the way for Quatal.
What would you know that?
Quantum cheesecake.
Ah, your fellow counselors whisper
This
in my
Ermac looks pretty good.
handmaidens. About what, I wonder?
If only you would hear our counsel.
Kotal just looks
War
weird
with
here.
Netherrealm
I don't know.
runes. I have urged détente with Earthrealm.
And I've told you I would sooner die than treat with my
Ugh.
father's murderers.
You refuse practical solutions
50,000.
to credible threats. You endanger the realm.
And sedition does not.
Yeah, imagine like
Speak your
a
last.
your own adventure where you create your own character. Were you okay with Sonya choking out Kano?
She is a construct.
I mean, she's
Only
valid in
Shang
doing
Tsung's
that,
flesh bits.
but I still think she's bitter in this game.
Your best claim to the throne is moot.
Or being a steak dinner.
I succeed Shao Kahn by his decree.
I like Reptile's
Succeed him
classic
you
in
have,
this game.
But Outworld demands new leadership.
From you, Archtech fool.
That is so true, Naja. Can confirm.
This one serves Melina no longer.
You will defend your empress.
Our creator Shao Kahn is dead. We will serve whom we choose.
Still, you follow Melina.
Shao Kahn conquered my realm. I owe him my loyalty.
Well, here's my
I honor his will.
Oh, another character not in the game, right? I don't know any of her moves. I didn't know she had a weird arc on it like that. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's been too long since we've had a custom, like a customize your own character. But then how are they gonna sell DLC, man? They gotta sell the DLC. Imagine creating your own fatalities, but like actually doing it instead of whatever Armageddon had you do. Bro, I'm terrible with her. Listen, if I let Baraka win, we don't have to watch the next scene. That's just what I'm doing, guys. Baraka would be the fish, the only like 1%. Yeah, Baraka's the only loyal one for sure.
I honor his will.
I need to look at her moveset. You just don't, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the fact that these... Hey, what's up, Azul? Welcome back. I remember seeing you at the beginning there. Wanted to hit that. Kind of like a preview of what's about to happen. If you know, you know. Bro. Take Blanche. How'd you doing a trivia puzzle to do one? Yeah, it was ridiculous. Gardigan pointed out that the opening scene with... Oh, crap. I believe P&D K&M did a video about... Yeah, I do recall that. The opening scene with the Revenants has a ton of legacy characters that aren't playable. Yeah, it's a shame. Hey, what's up, Tawana? Where do you rank MKX? As a game, it's probably my second favorite in the series, maybe? Or third?
Take her
After
away.
MK11 story, I've had such a deep hatred for Devora. Yeah, if you know, you know is correct. The downfall of Devora. The moment everyone hated her. I feel like Kotal doesn't even look like the same person. Or whatever, the same Oshtek. Everyone pour one out in the chat for old Baraka. Wow, 52 viewers. Drop a like, ladies and gents, if you're enjoying the content. We're just vibing out here. Playing as a villain in a Mortal Kombat game, which isn't a thing really until MK11 Aftermath. You know the vibes.
Here to surrender, traitor?
You speak of treason. This one knows you desire the throne. Why serve Melina?
I advise her. Stealing the amulet was my genius. It kills her a bit each time she uses it.
He's got a cool voice too.
You fill the void.
Exactly my plan.
Whoever at NRS thought, let's make Devore the worst character, I'm talking.
A shame you will not see its fruition.
Suhao's not terrible, so I refuse your analysis. Little Tarzan swing. We can trade. All right. Also beating Johnny VOTR. Dude, the arc on that is so bizarre. What I mean by Suhao bad is that NRS had this man randomly die for no reason. Yeah. It's so unwarranted hate. So much unwarranted hate. I thought MKX's UI was a bit simplistic when I think you're right. It is very simplistic.
People believe we avoided your island out of respect for your solitary nature. We just didn't like you.
It's very uninspired. I'm fighting a Reiko. I use Fatal, and this man's trying to Fatal over my Fatal. It's a Fatal off. We're fighting one unplayable character, one DLC character. I can't even do any meter moves. Jesus. Just trying to walk away. Cassie got whooped. Dude, are you kidding me? Listen, we get it. Tanya's a good character. She won many tournaments. Dude, I hate that X-ray. I swear to God, this game just turns it on when it feels like it, when you just want to get bodied.
Which I will achieve momentarily.
Feel all the difficulties were increased just overall. In the story mode, I feel like most of the fights weren't too bad in MK1, but the final boss is laughably bad. It's just too easy. Notice they didn't even have a variation for her, so like, I guess that's to not give away the fact that she would be in the game. Hey, Classic Cat, welcome in. That down two's crazy. Especially for 2015, I swear. Substantial health bars and stuff. Yeah, it's just very basic. I think it's nice in a sense because it's like minimal. I don't need like a flashy life bar or anything, but it is maybe just a little too safe, or you know what I mean? Ooh, that's a good combo. That's a good little string there. The final fight against Havoc for me, that was tough, yeah. But Shang and Quan Chi and at the end of the non-Chaos Reigns game, too easy.
I know you said you weren't friends, but you're not killing them. Head's fine, by the way.
Very well. Let us go. Step aside.
The amulet. I have Shinnok's amulet. Whose amulet?
That is really disturbing.
Devora!
Guys, look away. You're not gonna want to watch this.
I knew you would not stray far from the amulet.
You took my throne.
Get those F keys
now you
ready.
wish to steal my means of reclaiming it.
Neither was
Not the mythology's acting.
I will take something.
I'm glad someone caught that.
Your life.
Pretty sure you can continue that. Battle of Bees. He has some pretty just basic good strings. No. Everyone say a prayer.
This one will enjoy your death.
Enough of your pride.
Can't watch. I can't watch.
That I may join my father.
You do not deserve death by an Emperor's hand. Instead,
It's so
give
sudden
honor
from when you beat her in the
my
game.
worthy First Minister.
Look at her. That's NRS. NRS did that head movement. Top 3 most passionate kisses in Mortal Kombat. Ugh. Ugh, it looks so bad too. It literally looks like bad CGI from the '95 movie.
The rebellion is over.
Get the raid ready.
Well, thanks for that. I
I
know
wish
how to
Cassie
hurt you
beat
again.
Devore in the end.
With your leave, we're
Just
gonna
put a
head back to
bullet in her
Earthrealm.
head.
Put the amulet
She'd come
where it
back.
belongs.
Just before the Lutana kiss.
The hell are you doing?
Easily. Top 3. Top 1.
Earthrealm cannot be trusted to protect the amulet. It will remain with me.
The Reiko Accords require
The
that you...
Accords no longer concern me. But you may prove useful when Raiden comes for this.
This one deceived them.
One time I don't want to watch two girls kiss.
You can retrieve it.
Oh, what a crazy comment.
Keeping you close to the Outworld.
Melina did deserve it. Agreed.
Most fortuitous, Devora. They never suspected.
This would have been a sick skin for Quan Chi, just like glowing green.
This one lives to serve Shinnok.
You have done well. Now bring it to me.
Melina was my main in MK11 and one of them in MK1. It breaks my heart to watch again. Me too. She got done dirty.
Master. What news from Outworld? Shinnok will soon be freed. We make for my fortress.
Extermination squads.
Is there a problem?
2 problems.
Why is Melina, out of all female characters, the one everybody... I don't know, people got kinks. That's my guess. Lying hypocritical ass went back on his word. It would be better than Infrared Scorpion, yeah. Melina and Baraka didn't get the ends.
My
No.
wife told me I'd
Their
find you in
best
here.
ending was MK2.
You and Vera
Baraka's
have a nice
ending.
chat?
Always.
Revenants Assemble.
Is that a national?
I think that's where I lost
Haven't seen
respect
you on
for
this-
him.
Come here to discuss farm implements.
Farmer Jacks.
All right. I'll cut to the chase. I need your help.
My help?
I know. I don't have any right to.
You knew what I wanted.
Jackie volunteered.
Caught in the crossfire.
She came to me.
I know.
Listen, I get why you didn't want Jackie joining SF. Why you retired. I mean, if I had to live with memories of being one of Quan Chi's thugs, I would have eaten a gun a long time ago.
Jeez, Sonya.
Well, you know Vera. She never.
Not a big fan of Melina, huh? You're in the minority.
So what is it you need help with? The Outworld refugees?
Worse. Shinnok's amulet. Melina has it.
Damn.
And we've gotten word from Serena that Quan Chi has resurfaced in the Netherrealm.
Because, CJ, just because.
After 25 years, just as Shinnok's amulet is in play. That's not a coincidence.
That's why I need you. Your Quan Chi expertise. We wouldn't reactivate your commission. You'd be an observer.
Cage.
Jax.
What is it?
Just wanted to see if maybe...
You could help close the cell? Yeah, because that worked out so well last time.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
We need you, Jax. Help me capture
In the comics,
Quan
Quan
Chi.
Chi thought Sub-Zero would be more useful.
Safe if he gets near that amulet.
Maybe you remember Jax having his arms.
So where's Jackie and all
Yeah, the same MK Annihilation.
Outworld. With Cassie's team recovering the amulet.
She'll be fine.
Ermac ripped Jax. Yeah. He can't escape Ermac.
So what you guys think? Are they gonna kill us?
They would have done it by now.
Unless Kotal Khan's planning on having us as guests at the Coliseum.
Well, if they don't kill us, my mother will. Me, at least.
Tough being the general's daughter?
You have no idea.
No offense, but Jax, in my opinion, he isn't
do.
all that special without his arms. No
whatever
hate.
grandfather took down
I mean,
Shang
his arms are
Saved
just
Earthrealm.
his most
How often do
iconic
you think
attribute.
that comes up at family gatherings.
That was 600 years ago.
And yet,
Like MK2 Jax is
happened
inferior.
No pressure there. I've trained all my life. Can fight my way out of nearly anything. But I still feel like a second-rate Cage.
At least you grew up with people expecting things from you.
I thought you and your dad were best
They
friends.
definitely do their best to develop them.
He was a no-show for a long time.
You will be missed, unlike her.
I can relate.
what was that like growing up? Having an ex
Even though she never dies.
No, I'm asking.
Which is
Been
crazy.
easy.
Never gets her comeuppance.
He was just a bit overprotective. When I joined SF, Mr. Cage insisted on being the one to tell my dad. He thought it'd go smoother.
I'll never forget that day. My dad came home with a broken jaw.
Alright, I got this.
You've got what exactly?
Trust me.
MK Mythology Sub-Zero, MK4. MK4. Hung Jin and Lao's family having high expectations kind of explains a lot about them, I think. I mean, yeah, if their ancestor won Mortal Kombat, that's... I feel like that's kind of expected in a way. There's a chance she could come back, I think. Which MK character do you all think has it the worst? I feel like being a fighter in this series would suck. It's gotta be like mocap. But if we're talking like their general life, probably like Gearus maybe. Having to like endure pain but never die would probably suck.
Only works at short range.
Being the son of a telepath has its perks.
I didn't used to think so.
MK... It's a good question. I'm going MKX Sub-Zero just because I like MKX Sub-Zero a little more in terms of like his playstyle anyway. But if we're talking like straight up character, you say mocap, I'm here. Yeah, that profile pic is unmistakable. Nikita time. And non-revenant scorpion time. Yeah, meat and Brahmin for sure. Although I like Brahmin better, I think. I would hate to be Kung Lao too, because he always gets his neck broken.
Yield.
Well done. You are now Chujin.
It's Hanzo. Yeah.
You honor me,
Good.
Master Hisashi.
This game has good moments.
Now that I'm Chujin, how will I serve the clan?
I think we're on chapter 7 right now.
Your future does not lie with the Shirai Ryu.
But
Oh no, because we just played Devora. I think we're on 6.
When I took you in,
6 or
I
7. I'm
promised your
literally
father-
losing
I don't
track.
have a father.
I think it's 7 actually.
Yes, you do. One who's proud of you. A Chujin in record time.
You knew he was coming?
Worst
You said
dad.
nothing?
Knowing this would be your reaction, yes. Takeda, your father is not your enemy.
10 years. No visits. Nothing. You abandoned me.
I did not abandon you.
I was 8. My mother had just died. Now you come back? Think you can jump right in as a proud dad?
Son,
To hell with you. I am not your son.
I just like beating the shit out of your son that you abandoned. Oh, I found the string that I'm just gonna abuse. Why is the city collapsed, by the way? Because reasons. I bet you've been wondering where I've been. Third worst, Dad. Couldn't remember how to do his x-ray. Show how far they
Get up.
came from here, yeah.
I want to knock you down again.
Side Shao Kahn. In fact, I
Takeda,
can't abandon
cease.
Takeda. It's kind of messed up. And his one
Kenshi
died.
did not abandon you. He brought you here for
100%
your
messed up.
protection.
Protection from what?
From
I mean, he did
those who
abandon
murdered
Takeda
your
for a
mother.
reason. He
She-
did give a valid reason. Yeah.
She died in an accident.
He went
That
for
is the
milk.
story I asked Master Hisashi to tell you. But in
He
truth,
really made a
your
telepathic
mother was
cyber
killed by
ninja just to
Red
give him
Dragon
daddy
assassins.
issues.
I was the target. Suchin was the victim.
Son of a bitch! It was your fault!
And she had to buy some milk
Your
first.
father has devoted his life to fighting animals like the Red Dragon. It is they who are without honor.
All of the combat kids' moms are dead except for maybe Kung Jin.
You shouldn't
Yeah.
have hidden the truth.
You would have gone after your mother's killers unprepared. I could not.
But it is messed up, actually.
Master Hisashi has perfected your fighting skills. Now it is time to complete your training.
How did you do that?
We are telepaths, a family gift.
Yeah, I think it shows maturity in a sense.
Through training, we will determine your full abilities. And then we will hunt down the Red Dragon.
That's a game I could get behind. Just these two, like a Shaolin Monk style Red Dragon hunting game or something.
This is Devora's work.
No argument there. Only she could create wounds like these.
That Devora's full of surprises.
Question is she working with anyone else?
Oh, right, yeah, Sonya's definitely totally alive, yeah. Good call on that.
Okay, guys, standard diamond formation. Takeda, you're on point. Jackie, bring up the rear. Kung Jin, air cover.
You got it.
The Earthrealmers. Devora freed them.
Not many, CJ. Oh, this is a sick moment. Use the Force. I'd buy that too. They really should. You can't get much story out in like in one of these kinds of stories. Like there's so many side characters that just get left below the wayside. Reptile, my boy. Whoa, I don't remember that. I feel like Takeda would be like the perfect anime character. Oh, that pops up. Swear to God, this music just had like one of the Jason Voorhees cues. Dude. By the way, is anyone excited for the snack wrap at McDonald's to be back? Completely off topic. That move is so cheap. Whoa. Love when MK games have a good cinematic in fights because MK9 was like 75% fights. Yeah. Sometimes I just like watching. Wow, W's bigoted, I guess, but he's dead, so. True.
When we get back, you're teaching me that.
Deal. Go help with Ermac. I got this.
Just did not like Baraka. No, they did not.
Think you can handle me alone? You're rather brave.
I don't like McDonald's much either, but I love a snack wrap.
A gun is the best defense.
I'm enjoying this.
That's true. I'd love another campaign like Deception. Yeah, just do something different. I don't like the chapter-based stuff anymore, personally. I'll still play it, obviously, but it just feels played out. Ugh. Gross.
Shall we try that again?
Watch, she's gonna. Jeez. I'm gonna go still watch. Oh yeah, you're good, Noob King.
Brave or foolish, I'm alive.
What type of story mode you want? Run around Street Fighter type like Conquest.
Let's see what's.
I'd like to see them do it like these days. This is a cool thing too.
We exist to serve, bound by Shao Kahn's magic.
Chaos. Voices.
We are meant.
It sounds so frightened. It's pretty visceral. I would just like to see how they would handle that kind of game mode in like 2020, whenever the game comes out. I love Taco Bell too. You can't eat much of it at my age though. You can't eat it when you're 50. Bro, he converted all that off of a friggin' down 2 or something. Jeez. Dude. Yeah, food ain't cheap anymore. Imagine if Mortal Kombat was fair in the story mode, like, okay, so get a year of hours so you could fight. Yeah, like, that'd be an interesting thing. Dude, this is like crazy. Dude. You look like you're in your 20s, not 50. Yeah, I'm not 50. I'm not 20 either.
Your abilities fail before us.
I wouldn't say I go to McDonald's a lot, but I've always loved the snack wrap. Brings me back to the olden days. No. catch that. Jeez. I sure play like I'm in my 50s. That's for damn sure. God. Now, make sure you guys hit the like. 51 is crazy. It's just what I have to do. I have to stream till 2 a.m. every night. Or something around there.
We have you now.
Oh, did he take meter from me on that? Brother. He was like flawlessing me at that point.
Shall we try that again?
So annoying. Thank you.
I think I've had enough of Outworld.
I'm starting to get why my dad retired.
We have to find Devora. Get the amulet.
Let's go. It won't be out long.
Start to finish, such a chill and laid back stream. I love it. Thanks for providing us. Hey, I appreciate that, Skylar. It's good to have you here.
Stole the amulet.
This is just vibey in here. That's what it's all about.
Thunder God.
You wound me, Devora. Prepare the legions. We go to Earthrealm. We will wrest back the amulet from that devil Raiden.
Is that foreshadowing?
We're all in one piece. No one seems to be tailing us.
Have you been able to determine where Devora was headed?
We think she's headed for the Sea of Blood.
Damn.
Dad?
She's coming here to Quan Chi.
Quan Chi.
Near the Sea of Blood. Quan Chi had it built when we were getting ready to invade Outworld.
Great.
Dad, what are you doing? Why are you in the Netherrealm?
But now who's being overprotective?
I know you think you have things to make up for, but
I'm doing this for Sonya. She's family.
that's why I'm worried.
I'll be fine. You stay safe, you hear?
You stay safe too. I love you. Briggs out.
No, I'm not 50.
Briggs out.
It's a joke.
Feeling better?
That'd be crazy if I was 50,
Not
bro.
sure. Maybe both.
They'll be fine.
The question is, will I be?
We have good crossfire position.
Yeah, Code will see how much betrayal hurts. Yeah. Hypocrite.
He seems unable to fully use his magic.
Serena.
Than when I was in his service.
Serena's dead on. He doesn't have Shinnok as a power source. He's still Quan Chi, though.
I realize you agreed to guide and observe, but you are welcome to assume any role you wish.
I'm too rusty. I don't want to jeopardize the mission.
He approaches.
Hey, take it easy, Dang. Thanks for hanging out. Probably gonna wrap it up here too. It's pretty late for me. I think I might wrap it up before we get Jax's chapter underway. I am sleepy.
Now.
What's your favorite toppings on pizza? I like a pepperoni pie. Yeah, I ain't falling for that, CWB. Good try, though. There's Cabal. Italian sauce. I love a meat lovers. I do like Hawaiian too. I know I'm in the minority on that, but I love me some pineapple on pizza.
Do not interfere, Jackson Briggs. Go back into hiding.
Hiding. Guess I have been.
All right. 127. We lost some time because of the garbage friggin', you know. Hold on a sec here. I think that's where we're calling it. I still have to get the community post up for tomorrow. And I got a long day tomorrow. So I think that on the pizza note, that's going to be that. Who won the poll here? Oh, I guess one Onaga defeats 100 Suhas. Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy, so I'm gonna go to bed. And I may or may not be streaming in the next couple of days. I'm gonna try to make it happen. But yeah. Thanks for all the vibes. Appreciate y'all. I had a great time. Give me Onaga on that, Naja. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, please like the stream. It's a huge W. Had a lot of fun, and I'm glad we could work through the nonsense that happened earlier. If you haven't already, check out the content. And on that note, I'll see you guys the next time I see you. This is great, and I think we could probably finish it in the next couple of streams, and then we'll figure it out from there. We don't have to do MK11 next. We'll see what happens. But again, thank you if you're still here for the membership, Noob King. And yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for everything. Have a good rest of your evening / morning / afternoon. And